Today I have a lot of VHS tapes that I'm going to go through. I honestly do not remember what I ordered in this lot. I'm guessing it's horror, but maybe it's a mix of things. So I'll open it up. We'll find out what I got. I'll tell you a little bit about each of the movies if I can, and then we'll go from there. So let's get into it. What's up, physical media fans? I have a lot of VHS tapes that I ordered from eBay that just came in. So I'm going to open this up and see what's in it. I really do not remember what I got. So it'll be kind of a surprise to me as well. I ordered quite a few things in the last couple of weeks. So some of them are just coming in. But this one is apparently boxed in a VHS box. It says, "Thank you for your purchase, to one who shares the love to VHS." That does say, "Who shares the love to VHS." So it's got a little VHS tape on the side, and it says, "Thank you for your purchase." That's cool. I don't know if that's oh no, it says 20-pack VHS case. I wonder if this person had this sitting around, or if they maybe ordered specific to their sales VHS box, but that's kind of cool. Nice. They have some bubble wrap in here. That's good for me because I'll use that bubble wrap. Ugh. So it's quite a few things. So this will be kind of a long video. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 VHS tapes. Let's see. Let's get into it. So, first of all, we have in a little plastic slip cover with some Blockbuster labels on it, Prince of Darkness. So this is John Carpenter's kind of cosmic-y, religious devil movie that is, I wouldn't say it's underrated. It's highly regarded among his films, but it's not as well known as, say, Halloween for regular folks who aren't deep into horror. So this one is amazing. It's got a cool, more than a cameo, a cool role for Alice Cooper. Donald Pleasance is in this. It's a great one. So this tape, some weird way you squeeze it to let it drop out. Squeeze and shake, it says. It is rewound. The sticker over the window is not stupendous, because I do like to make sure that the tapes do not have any mold in them before I put them in my machine, because I don't want to infect other tapes. So maybe I'll have to peel that sticker back a little bit to make sure it's safe to play. Next, we have The Gingerbread Man with Kenneth Branagh, Robert Downey Jr., Daryl Hannah, Tom Berenger, and Robert Duvall. Considering the relatively big names on the cover of this, it's funny that I haven't heard of it. He knew the law, but he forgot the rules. Never get involved with a client, and never put your family in danger. This looks like a thriller. It's directed by Robert Altman. Wow, it's really weird that I have not even heard of this. I don't remember this movie. Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel give it 2 thumbs up, apparently. New York Times said it's a spellbinding thriller. So when I test this out, maybe I'll give it a watch. It looks great. The tape looks great. The slipcover, the case is in, okay condition. It's got some wear and tear, but it's probably old, so that's okay. This one's in great shape, this case. So Death Wish 3. I was feeling for embossing. It's got a little embossing on the MGM logo, but the rest just kind of looks like it's Charles Bronson's image is like highlighted, so it looks like it's embossed, but it's not. It's an effect, digital effect probably. So Death Wish, this weird conservative wet dream of like getting revenge on the scums of the whatever, is fun. I can enjoy these things despite being a little worried about the politics of it, but it is old, so it probably just was an exploitation This one's from 85. Muggers who prey on this victim end up praying for their lives. Two different kinds of prey, obviously. So Charles Bronson reprised his role a couple of times from the original Death Wish. More recently, we had Bruce Willis remake that movie, Death Wish, the first one. I didn't see it. I wasn't super interested. And as far as like state of the world goes, state of the country, I wasn't in the mood for it. So I skipped that one. Next, we have a clamshell of Spellbinder. I guess it's just Spellbinder, even though this little flourish here where the necklace looks like a 4, so I thought maybe it was Spellbinder 4, but it is not. I don't really know Spellbinder, but this originally sold for $79.95 apparently. Wow. It's got a horror sticker on it. It doesn't have a sticker on the front. Is this just, this looks like it might just be somebody recorded this. It's got the Scotch logo. I don't know. I'll have to test that out. And if I do list it in my store, I will be very upfront about what it looks like and if it's original or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. I know what you did last summer. I know I've talked about this one before. It had a sequel. It's got Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's got Ryan Phillippe, and then not Neve Campbell, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I couldn't think of her name there. But this case looks great. This is a classic early 90s slasher horror film. It is not rewound at all. Looks like somebody watched it and then took it out of the machine and put it back in the case. So when I check it, I'll rewind it. Canadian Home Video, 14A rating. It's got a little sticker on the back, so maybe it was sold in Canada. Next, we have Mesmerized with John Lithgow and Jodie Foster. Here's another one with a couple big names in it that I have not ever heard of. So Jodie Foster and John Lithgow star in the shocking story of a psychotic possession and revenge. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard about it. I haven't heard it. John Lithgow and Jodie Foster on the cover are separated by a swinging pocket watch. Maybe there's some hypnosis going on in there. And then a little, it looks like a whiskey bottle, but it has a poison label on it. And then it's got a little, is that a highball? I don't remember what glass that is. You put whiskey in, ones that are like that size. I don't know. I'll check it out when I test it. Next, we have The Game. So David Fincher's The Game is a very interesting, unique, niche thriller with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn, where this very rich man, Michael Douglas, is running into some very strange events in his life, and it may be connected to this secret game that rich people can pay for, that orchestrates around their whole life these actors and people to come in and do weird stuff to disrupt their life and maybe make them feel like they're in mortal danger. It's a good one. It's David Fincher, so not a big surprise that it's well done and it's enjoyable. Next, we have Kevin Bacon in Stir of Echoes. It's got a big sticker on the back that says yes, with a little guy holding it up over the UPC. Ileana Douglas is in this. This is set in Chicago. This is a underrated kind of spooky horror film. It's not like in your face. It's more like, a chiller. But it's very good. Kevin Bacon does a great job in it, where you're not sure if he's losing his mind or if the events that he thinks he's experiencing are real. So that's a good one. Stir of Echoes. Next, we have Afraid of the Dark. So not Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's just called Afraid of the Dark. This is a movie I don't know anything about, but it says it's a thriller. I can't even read who the director is. The print is so small on the back. A film by Academy Award winner Mark Peplow. I don't know that person. You can't escape what you can't see. So I don't know about this one. I have to look it up. Afraid of the Dark. I don't even know what year it is. doesn't say, or I can't read the tiny print, so maybe it does say, but I can't read it. Next we have Perfect Strangers, another thriller. So this is an 80s thriller? 1985, yes. So 1985 thriller, starring some people that I don't know, and I don't know the story, but it looks like it was directed by Barry Cohen, maybe? Larry Cohen. Oh, that makes more sense. Larry Cohen. So yeah, I don't know this one. Perfect Strangers. One day Matthew saw something he'll never forget. Ooh, nice. Next we have Fallen with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. So this one is, I'm getting it confused with Shocker. I think it is a killer. There might be. Okay, so I think this is one, not Shocker, but I think it's one where the bad guy can inhabit somebody else's body, like through his soul or something, if I remember correctly. But if I don't, then I don't. Detective John Hobbs is searching for a criminal he's already met, already caught, and already killed. Yeah, I think that's it. If I remember correctly, that song or that movie uses the song, the Rolling Stones song, "Time is on my side." Yes, it is. If I remember correctly. Next, we have a follow-up to John Carpenter's Vampires that stars John Bon Jovi. It's called Vampires Los Muertos. John Carpenter presents. So John Carpenter did not direct this one. The original Vampires is kind of a divisive one among horror fans. Some people love it, and good for them. I was not one of those people. I've watched it a couple times. I worked on the advertising for it when I was in the industry back when it came out, and I did not love it. So I liked the book, but I didn't love the first one. So I haven't seen any of the follow-ups. It looks like John Bon Jovi, might be the only named actor, like the one that you might recognize. You might recognize more of the people in that, but I don't. It looks like it might be unwatched. The plastic actually covers the bottom, so this is sealed. It's just torn a little bit, but you can't get the tape out of there through that little tear. So I guess it's new. Next, we have The Watcher with James Spader, Marissa Tomei, and Keanu Reeves, an earlier role for Keanu Reeves. This is a thriller. I don't remember it at all. I think it might be slasher adjacent. But yeah, Marissa Tomei is awesome. Love Marissa Tomei. Next, we have Blade with Wesley Snipes and Stephen Dorff. This one is it directed by? Oh no, David S. Goyer directed this one. I couldn't remember who directed this one. But this is a classic, based on a comic book. Wesley Snipes plays a half vampire hunter, and Stephen Dorff is making a play to take control of a vampire group, and Blade, Wesley Snipes, needs to stop him. He also has Chris Christopherson as his right-hand man and kind of tech guy, named Whistler. This is a good one. It's a classic. It's got great action, fun soundtrack. It's just a fun action horror-ish action film. What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't want to spoil anything in this, but the leads are excellent in this. This is a creepy chiller, and it has a good little reveal that you might appreciate. So that is a thriller, I'd say. I mean, it is horror. It is, bordering on horror, but it is a thriller. Next, we have Embrace of the Vampire with Alyssa Milano. Jennifer Tilly is apparently in this. I've not seen this, or if I did, I forget. I assume it has vampires. It says, in the tradition of Poison Ivy, Alyssa Milano, who's the boss in Double Dragon, plays Charlotte. Sensuous. Oof. Maybe this is an erotic thriller. I don't know. But I'm assuming vampires come into play there. Next, American Psycho 2 with Mila Kunis. So this one's pretty widely panned. The first American Psycho was great. It is, Patrick Bateman is a character that unfortunately has become pretty popular lately with douches who think that being Sigma is the way to go or whatever. But Patrick Bateman was a mentally ill psychopath, like literally a psychopath. So they made a sequel to it, American Psycho, with Mila Kunis playing the American Psycho, directed by Morgan J. Freeman. I don't know. I didn't see it, but the first one's great. Unfortunately, people are media illiterate and think that Patrick Bateman is some kind of hero or anti-hero. He is not. He was a crazy person who killed people. And he was a douchebag even before the audience got to see him kill people. Next, we have Wishcraft. Wishcraft, not witchcraft. Wishcraft. I don't know anything about this movie. It looks like it has Michael Weston, Alexandria Holden. Yeah, I don't know any of these names. But Wishcraft. In this school, when you're marked absent, you won't be coming back. It's got a little skull and an apple and a knife. Woo. Next, we have Final Stab. This looks like a low-budget slasher horror film. I don't know anything about it. This was sold by Blockbuster, apparently. It's got a Blockbuster price tag on it. But last one alive wins. Final Stab. I don't know anything about this. It definitely looks 90s based on the cover. But I don't see the date immediately on the back, but there we go. Two more. Next we have Seven. It's obviously in very good condition because it still has the plastic on all but the bottom. So somebody was taking care of their tapes. That's awesome. Seven is another David Fincher film. If you have not seen it, you should. Oh, I think I said I had two more. I only had that one left. If you haven't seen Seven, you should. It is excellent. It's so good. It's kind of a sepia tone police procedural that has horrific elements in it. So it's mostly a thriller, but a horrific thriller at that. Highly recommended. Like I said, David Fincher, Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and unfortunately, Kevin Spacey. If you want to avoid giving Kevin Spacey money, you can buy Seven used. You could buy Seven used from me in my eBay store in the link below if you want to watch it on VHS. But I recommend you watch it no matter what. So that's it. 20 VHS tapes. A nice little lot that a nice pretty big lot that I ordered from eBay. And I will be putting on my store as soon as I get these all tested, photographed, and listed. But once again, thanks for joining me. A like and subscribe would be appreciated. But you will see me next time I post. Thanks.